You are not a casualty of spiritual warfare. You are not collateral damage in a battle beyond your control. You are a victor. You are an overcomer. You are more than a conqueror through Him who loves you. The battle you have been fighting is not one you were meant to lose. It has been rigged in your favor from the beginning. Every weapon formed against you has been predestined to fail. Every scheme plotted against you has already been overturned in the courts of heaven. Every word spoken over you in darkness has been silenced by the decree I issued over you in light. But I need something from you. I need your cooperation. It stands on the foundation of my unchanging character, not on the shifting sands of your emotions or circumstances. In this covenant, I have committed myself to be your God, your Father, your provider, your protector, your healer, your deliverer, your shepherd, your fortress, your shield, your banner, your victory. I have promised to never leave you nor forsake you, to work all things together for your good, to supply all your needs according to my riches in glory, to give you a future and a hope, to finish the good work I began in you. These promises are not conditional on your perfection. They are guaranteed by my perfect love and sealed by the precious blood of Jesus. The covenant means you belong to me and I belong to you. You are mine and I am yours. Nothing can change this reality. Not your mistakes, not your failures, not your doubts, not your struggles. The covenant stands firm because I am faithful even when you are faithless. I cannot deny myself, and therefore I cannot break covenant with you. This gives you a security that nothing else in life can provide. You can face any challenge, weather any storm, endure any trial, knowing that you are bound to me by unbreakable cords of covenant love. I will free you from dangers you do not see, attacks you do not feel. You walk with faith as a brave warrior, and do not let your enemies deceive you with lies and falsehoods. It does not matter who comes against you, because I am your Father. I defend my own with all my power. I will move heaven and earth so that no one steals your happiness and the blessings you will have in this season. In your anguish, I answer you. In danger, I protect you. In your need, you have my help. I have granted you my support forever, for you, your family, and your generations. I want your faith, your sincerity, your obedience, your perseverance, your tenacity and persistence in me, in my word, in my presence. For tomorrow do not have worries. I repeat it to you. What falls to you to do is to persevere, obey, and leave everything in my hands. For something I am your Father and your God. Believe when I tell you I want to lead you toward a life of spiritual abundance without debts or collectors. There will no longer be broken promises. You will pay on time, and you will have enough left to bless others. Sometimes it seems to you that your salary is not enough, and your efforts are not sufficient to cover the needs of your house. But remember, I am your shepherd. You are my sheep. My mission is to protect you, care for you, put bread on your table, do your part. Sit down calmly to receive my word. Strive and be brave in your work and education. Be always very diligent. Never speak ill of anyone. Treat people well. Be docile. Do not complain. Do not ignore these words. Let me guide you to that place of blessing to which I want to take you. The power of prayer is one of the most underutilized resources available to my children. Prayer is not a religious ritual, not a duty to fulfill, not a formula to recite. Prayer is intimate communion with the living God, the means by which your spirit connects with my spirit, the channel through which heaven's resources flow into earthly situations. When you pray, you are not trying to convince me to care about your concerns. I am already deeply invested in everything that affects you, already working on your behalf before you even ask. Prayer is the means by which you align yourself with my purposes, by which you invite my activity into situations where human solutions have proven inadequate, by which you exercise the authority I have delegated to you as my child. Prayer is powerful because it connects you to my power. Your prayers do not change my mind. They release my hand. I have chosen to work in partnership with my people, often waiting for someone to pray before I release the breakthrough I am eager to bring. When you pray in faith, you are not begging me to do something I am reluctant to do. You would work long hours fueled by anxiety. You would skip meals and neglect rest because there is just too much to do. and you would probably get the project done, but you would be absolutely depleted by the time you finish. Now imagine doing the same project from a place of rest. You receive the assignment and immediately bring it to me. Father, I have this project and I need your wisdom and help. Show me how to approach this. Give me clarity and creativity. Order my steps and help me use my time wisely. And then you trust that I heard you and I am going to help you. You do the work diligently and faithfully, but you are not driven by panic. You take breaks when you need them. You sleep at night, trusting that I am ordering your thoughts even while you rest. You stay connected to me throughout the process, checking in for wisdom and direction. And you complete the project on time, possibly even doing better work than you would have done from a place of anxiety. And you still have energy left over for the rest of your life. Can you see the difference? Both scenarios involve work, but one is driven by fear and striving and depletes you completely. The other is rooted in trust and rest and sustains you even in the middle of intensity. This is what I am teaching you: how to work, how to care, how to engage with life from a place of rest instead of a place of anxiety. And the only way to learn this is to practice it, to catch yourself when you start to strive and intentionally shift back into rest. To notice when you are trying to control and deliberately release it back to me, over and over and over until it becomes your new normal. And yes, it will take practice. You have to operate according to my system. And my system is built on generosity, not hoarding. My economy functions through giving, not grasping. My provision flows through open hands, not clenched fists. So if you want to experience my supernatural supply, you have to become supernaturally generous. You have to give when it does not make sense. You have to sow when you feel like you have nothing to spare. You have to release when every logical voice is telling you to hold on. You have to trust me enough to obey me even when obedience seems financially foolish. Because my ways are not your ways. My thoughts are not your thoughts. My mathematics do not work like human mathematics. In my economy, giving produces increase. Sowing generates harvest. Releasing creates multiplication. This is the kingdom principle that unlocks financial breakthrough. So when I prompt you to give, obey immediately. When I lead you to sow, do it generously. When I instruct you to help someone, respond quickly. Do not calculate whether you can afford it. Do not analyze whether it makes financial sense. Do not question whether this is wise stewardship. Just obey. Just trust. Just give. And watch what I do. Watch how I multiply what you release. Watch how I open doors you could never open. Watch how I create opportunities you could never engineer. Watch how I provide from sources you never expected. Watch how I stretch what little you have to cover needs that seem impossible to meet. Watch how I demonstrate that I am your provider and that I will never let you lack when you are walking in obedience to my voice. I want to talk to you about the warfare you have been experiencing. I know it has been intense. I know it has been relentless. I know it has felt like you are under constant attack, and you are not imagining it. There is a real enemy who hates you because he hates me and you belong to me. There are demonic forces assigned against you because of the destiny I have placed on your life. There are spiritual attacks launched against you because the enemy knows that if you step into your full calling, his kingdom will suffer significant damage. So yes, the warfare is real. I want you to handle your responsibilities, but to handle them with the confidence that comes from knowing you are not doing any of it alone. I am with you. My spirit is in you. My wisdom is available to you. My strength upholds you. And when challenges come, because they will come, you do not need to respond with panic or anxiety. You simply bring them to me first. Before you call a friend to process your feelings, before you lose sleep running through scenarios, before you try to fix it yourself, you come to me and say, Father, this situation just arose. I need your wisdom. I need your perspective. I need your peace. And then you wait. You listen. You allow my spirit to guide you to the right response instead of reacting from fear. This is what it means to rest in me. It is an active rest, a productive rest, A rest that accomplishes more than your frantic striving ever could because it is energized by my power instead of limited by your human capacity. This is the abundant life I promised. Not a life free from challenges, but a life where you face challenges from a place of supernatural peace and strength instead of natural anxiety and weakness. Now I want to address something I see in your heart. There is a part of you that feels guilty at the thought of resting. You have been conditioned to believe that worry is somehow a demonstration of how much you care. That if you are not anxious about your loved ones or your circumstances, it means you do not care enough. That peace in the midst of problems is somehow irresponsible or naive. Let me shatter that lie right now. Worry is not love. Worry is fear masquerading as concern. Real love trusts. The enemy will constantly assault your peace, trying to steal it through worry, fear, anxiety, and stress. He knows that when you lose your peace, you lose your effectiveness. You begin making poor decisions, reacting in the flesh, speaking unwisely, and falling into his traps. Therefore, guarding your peace is one of the most important spiritual disciplines you can practice. You guard your peace by keeping your mind focused on me rather than on problems. You guard your peace by speaking my word over your situation rather than rehearsing worst-case scenarios. You guard your peace by choosing gratitude over complaining, worship over worry, and faith over fear. When anxiety threatens to overwhelm you, come to me and cast all your cares on me because I care for you. Remember that I am with you in the most difficult moments and that together, hand in hand, we will go through the suffering. You commit now not to give up, and I promise you, I will be by your side, giving you strength and encouragement, peace, confidence, comfort, wisdom, courage, and joy. Open your eyes and look in front of you. Look at your dreams, your longings. They are not fantasies. They are seeds I myself planted in your heart. Now uproot from you every trace of doubt and unbelief. Because even if your bags are empty, and if your future looks uncertain, and even if your path now is full of injustices and problems, remember that there is someone who already walked this same path. With my own lips I tell you, in the world you will have affliction. Trust. I have overcome the world. I will fill your brave heart with fire, joy, and victory. Listen. I see a person who, in the middle of confusion and loss and uncertainty, and waiting that has stretched far longer than seemed reasonable, has continued to reach toward me. Sometimes that reaching has been a barely audible prayer. Sometimes it has been a single verse gripped like a lifeline in the middle of the night. Sometimes it has simply been the decision to get up one more time, to put one foot in front of the other one more time, because some part of you still believed, even when you could not feel it, that I had not forgotten you. That decision, every single time you made it, was an act of faith. And faith, even the kind you cannot see clearly in yourself, is not invisible to me. I see every act of trust you have ever offered, and I have treasured every single one. Here is what I have been doing while you have been trusting in the dark. I have been building. Every time you chose to hold on instead of letting go, I laid another stone. Every time you returned to me in prayer, even when your words felt hollow and your heart felt dry, I placed another piece of the foundation. Every time you read my word and chose to believe it, even when your circumstances told a different story, I reinforced the structure. Every time you spoke encouragement to someone else, even when you yourself were struggling, I added another layer of depth to the work I am doing in you. You have been participating in the construction of something magnificent, and you have been doing it without being able to see the blueprints. But the blueprints are real. The design is intentional. The building is coming together exactly the way I planned. Let me address the questions that have been sitting at the back of your mind, the ones you have not always known how to say out loud. Because I know you. I know the moments when doubt has whispered that perhaps my promises have an expiration date that you passed without knowing. I know the moments when you have looked at your situation and thought, this has been going on so long, maybe nothing is ever going to change. I know the moments when you have compared your life to what you imagined it would look like by this point, and the distance between what you hoped for and what you see has felt like a vast, unbridgeable gap. Those moments are real. I am not dismissing them. I am not telling you that you should not have felt what you felt. A seed of faith that said if she could just touch the hem of my garment, she would be healed. She pushed through the crowd. She risked being discovered and publicly shamed. She reached out her hand. She touched my robe. And immediately the issue that had tormented her for 12 years was gone. Not gradually, not over time, immediately. Because when the right person meets the right moment with the right faith, miracles happen instantly. That is what is coming for you. An encounter with me that will change everything in a moment. A touch from heaven that will heal what has been broken for years. A word from my mouth that will shift your entire trajectory. A movement of my hand that will rearrange your circumstances. And it will happen suddenly. Not slowly, not gradually. Suddenly. You will be surrounded by my presence. Not just aware of it in a theological sense. Not just believing it in a conceptual way. You will feel it. You will sense it in the atmosphere around you. When you wake up, you will feel it. It will be like a warm blanket of peace settling over you before you even open your eyes. When you walk into a room, you will feel it. Others will feel it too. They will comment on something being different about you, something they cannot quite name. But they will feel the weight of my presence that rests on you. When you face a challenge, you will feel it. The calm in the middle of the storm. The confidence in the face of opposition. The peace that makes no logical sense given what you are walking through. My presence will be so tangible that it will change the way you move through your days. You will have a confidence that does not come from your own strength. You will walk into rooms differently. You will speak differently. You will make decisions differently. Not with arrogance, but with quiet assurance. The assurance that comes from knowing that the God of the universe is with you, backing you, supporting you, guiding you. You will have a peace that does not make logical sense given your circumstances. People will look at what you are dealing with and wonder how you are not falling apart. They will expect you to be stressed, anxious, panicked. But they will see peace instead. Unexplainable peace. Supernatural peace. The kind that can only come from me. You will have a joy that bubbles up from a source deeper than your emotions. Not dependent on whether things are going well or not. Not contingent on whether you got good news or bad news. You are going to need to enlarge your vision to see it. You are going to need to broaden your mind to comprehend it. You are going to need to stretch your faith to believe it. You are going to need to increase your expectation to anticipate it. You are going to need to amplify your hope to expect it. You are going to need to magnify your trust to rely on it. You are going to need to intensify your confidence to count on it. You are going to need to strengthen your assurance to depend on it. You are going to need to deepen your conviction to bank on it. So start expanding, start enlarging, start broadening, start stretching, start increasing, start amplifying, start magnifying, start intensifying, start strengthening, start deepening. Do not stay in the small place. Do not remain in the narrow space. Do not continue in the limited area. Do not persist in the restricted zone. Do not endure in the confined region. Do not abide in the cramped territory. Do not dwell in the tight domain. Do not reside in the squeezed realm. Do not inhabit the compressed sphere. Do not occupy the constricted dimension. Break out, burst forth, explode outward, expand rapidly, enlarge quickly, broaden swiftly, stretch suddenly, increase dramatically, amplify exponentially, magnify multiplicatively, intensify geometrically, strengthen progressively, deepen continuously. Because the blessing I am releasing requires more room. It needs more space. It demands more area. It necessitates more territory. It requires more ground. It needs more land. It demands more property. It necessitates more real estate. It requires more square footage. It needs more acreage. It demands more capacity. It necessitates more volume. It requires more bandwidth. It needs more throughput. It demands more capability. It necessitates more facility. It requires more infrastructure. It needs more foundation. It demands more support. It necessitates more structure. And I am building all of that in you right now. I am constructing the capacity you need. I am erecting the infrastructure you require. I am establishing the foundation you must have. I am creating the support you need. I am forming the structure you require. I am shaping the framework you must have. I am molding the skeleton you need. I am crafting the scaffold you require. Rest in my love. Rest in my protection. Rest in my faithfulness. Because I never sleep. I never slumber. I am watching over you even when you are not awake. I am guarding you even when you are unconscious. I am working on your behalf even when you are resting. So sleep in peace. Sleep without fear. Sleep knowing that you are safe, you are loved, and you are mine. One last thing before I close. I want you to know something about the spiritual inheritance you carry. You are not just blessed for yourself. You are blessed to be a blessing. You are not just saved for yourself. You are saved to be a testimony. You are not just healed for yourself. You are healed to bring healing to others. Everything I do in you, through you, and for you has a ripple effect that goes far beyond your own life. The breakthrough you are about to experience will give hope to someone who is about to give up. The testimony you are about to have will strengthen someone who is wavering in their faith. The victory you are about to walk in will inspire someone who is still fighting their battle. This is why your life matters so much. This is why the enemy has fought you so hard. Because he knows that when you emerge from this season, when you step into your calling, when you walk in the fullness of what I have for you, you are going to impact generations. Your children will see what faith looks like in action. Your grandchildren will hear stories of how I came through for you. Your friends will be encouraged by your testimony. Strangers will be touched by your story. And the kingdom of darkness will sustain damage that it will never recover from. So do not minimize what you are going through. Do not think it is just about you. It is bigger than you. It is about everyone whose life you will touch, everyone who will be impacted by your story, everyone who will come to know me because of how I showed up for you. This is kingdom work. This is eternal significance. This is legacy building. And you are in the middle of it right now, whether you fully realize it or not. I am so proud of you. I know you do not feel like you have done anything special. I know you feel like you have just been surviving, just barely hanging on, just trying to make it through one more day. But from my perspective, you have been doing something incredibly heroic. You have been standing when everything in you wanted to fall. You have been believing when doubt was screaming in your ear. You have been fighting when giving up would have been easier. And that takes more courage, more strength, more faith than you realize. So yes, I am proud of you, more than you will ever know. And I promise you, my yoke is easy, my burden is light, not because following me requires nothing from you, but because you will be yoked together with me, and I am the one pulling the weight. Think about what a yoke actually is. It is a wooden beam that connects two animals, usually oxen, so they can pull a plow or a cart together. When a young, inexperienced ox is being trained, it is yoked together with an older, stronger ox who knows what to do. And here is the key. The older ox bears most of the weight. The younger ox learns by being connected to the one who is strong and experienced. The younger ox does not have to figure everything out alone or carry the full burden. It just has to stay connected and follow the lead of the one who knows the way. This is the picture I am painting for you. You are yoked together with me. I am the strong one. I am the experienced one. I am the one who knows the way through every situation you are facing. You do not have to carry the full weight. You do not have to figure everything out. You just have to stay connected to me and follow my lead. And as you do, you will discover that the burden becomes lighter, not because your circumstances instantly change, though they will over time, but because you are no longer carrying them alone. I am bearing the weight, and I am strong enough to carry it all without breaking a sweat. But here is where most of my children go wrong. They say yes to being yoked with me, and then they try to run ahead and pull in a different direction. They try to take control of the speed and the direction and the method. And suddenly what should have been easy becomes difficult again. Feel right now this beautiful tranquility I am giving you. Even though the world trembles and people get upset, your family and you will be safe. My provision will never fail you. In your moments of anguish and scarcity, I am your provider. I know very well what I am doing. Even the temporary problems and struggles you are going through are also for your blessing. I speak to you with love and offer you hope to guide you from difficulty. I will come to bring you help when you need it most. I am your refuge and strength. I sustain you with my grace, my faithfulness, and my patience. Keep your trust in me. I want you to always remember these words I'm going to repeat to you. Trust, trust, trust in me. The significance of walking in obedience cannot be overstated, for obedience is the pathway through which blessing flows from heaven to earth. When I give you commands, I am not imposing arbitrary restrictions designed to limit your freedom or diminish your joy. I am providing loving instructions from a Father who designed life itself and knows exactly how it works best. My commands are guardrails that keep you on the path of blessing, boundaries that protect you from harm, directions that lead you toward fulfillment. Every instruction I give is motivated by love and designed for your good. When I tell you to forgive, it is because I know that harboring unforgiveness poisons your soul and keeps you chained to your past. When I tell you to walk in sexual purity, it is because I know that sexual sin damages you in ways that take years to heal and create soul ties that complicate your future. When I tell you to honor authority, it is because I know that a rebellious spirit brings unnecessary conflict into your life. That you are not qualified for promotion, that you should stay safely in your comfort zone to avoid failure. But my love is revealing that I have equipped you with everything you need for success, that I have prepared you for greater responsibility, and that what looks like risk to you is actually faith to me. In your relationships, instead of constantly trying to earn love through performance, managing others' emotions, and walking on eggshells to avoid conflict, you will love from a place of security, knowing that your worth is not determined by others' responses. You will be able to speak truth in love, set healthy boundaries, and allow others to be responsible for their own choices and reactions without feeling guilty or obligated to fix everything for everyone. The chain of codependency that has made you feel responsible for everyone else's happiness caused you to neglect your own needs while meeting others' needs, and convinced you that saying no is selfish is being shattered by my love completely. This chain has exhausted you with trying to be everything to everyone, robbed you of authentic relationships based on truth rather than manipulation, and prevented you from developing your own identity separate from your role as a caretaker. But my love is teaching you that healthy love requires healthy boundaries, that you cannot give what you do not have, and that taking care of yourself enables you to better care for others. In your finances, instead of living in constant fear about money, making decisions based on scarcity rather than wisdom, and allowing financial stress to dominate your thoughts and conversations, you will approach money with the confidence that I am your provider, that I have blessed you with abilities to create wealth, and that abundance is part of my plan for your life. You will make decisions based on faith rather than fear, generosity rather than greed. In my kingdom, the last are first. The weak are strong. The broken are healed. The lost are found. The dead are raised. All of this is now available in your home because I have visited you. You have been living beneath your privileges as my child. You have been settling for crumbs when I set a feast before you. You have been accepting defeat when I purchased victory for you. You have been tolerating bondage when I provided freedom. You have been living like an orphan when you are a son, like a beggar when you are royalty, like a slave when you are an heir. This visitation is awakening you to who you really are and what really belongs to you. You are not just barely getting by. You are an overcomer. You are not just surviving. You are more than a conqueror. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are a co-heir with Christ. Everything that belongs to me belongs to you, because you are mine and I am yours. Start living like it. Start walking in the authority I have given you. Start claiming the inheritance that has your name on it. Stop settling for less than what I died to give you. The mercy you have needed is being poured out over your life right now. You have made mistakes. You have fallen short. You have failed in ways that have disappointed you deeply. But my mercy is greater than your sin. My grace is bigger than your failure. My love is stronger than your shame. Where sin abounded, my grace abounds even more. You do not have to keep punishing yourself for what I have already forgiven. You do not have to keep carrying guilt for what I have already covered with my blood. You do not have to keep living under condemnation when there is now no condemnation for those who are in me. My mercy is new every single day. It does not run out. It does not get exhausted. Not your own resources, but this conviction, this knowledge, this assurance that you are loved and protected. There is nothing in this world that can make you retreat. No enemy powerful enough. No obstacle insurmountable enough. No challenge overwhelming enough. You will not go back to the sadness and anguish of the past. Those seasons are behind you. Those chapters are closed. That version of your story is finished. I'm giving you the strength you need to face everything that comes against you. Not strength for next year, not strength for next month, strength for today, for this moment, for this challenge. And when tomorrow comes, I'll give you strength for tomorrow. Believe it firmly. Settle it in your heart. Establish it in your mind. Because it is so. It's reality. It's truth. It's fact. You are already victorious because of the powerful shed blood that has saved you. Not going to be victorious someday if you fight hard enough. Already victorious. The outcome is already determined. The victory is already won. You're just walking out in time what has already been accomplished in eternity. Shout it right now wherever you are. Write it down so you remember. Tell me that you believe me. Say it out loud. I believe you, Lord. I receive your word. I accept your truth. I love you. And you can prove this love by how I've come to speak to you and touch your heart in this moment when you need me most. This isn't random timing. This is perfect timing. This is divine orchestration. This is me showing up exactly when you needed me to show up. My love for you is unconditional. No conditions, no requirements, no prerequisites, no qualifications. True. Not pretend. Not exaggerated. Not conditional. And eternal. Not temporary. Not time-limited. Not subject to expiration. Forever and ever and ever, without end, throughout all ages, for all eternity. There is nothing that can separate you from this great love I feel and have for you. They think I am disappointed in them, frustrated with them, irritated by their weakness and their failures and their imperfections. But that is not who I am. That is not how I feel about you. I am a God of joy. I am a God who celebrates. I am a God who delights in blessing my children and watching them flourish and seeing them experience the abundant life I created them to live. And when you step into that abundant life, when you receive the blessings I have been preparing for you, when you experience breakthrough in areas that have been stuck for so long, it brings me tremendous joy. It pleases me. It delights my heart. Your victory is my victory. I am not competing with you. I am not trying to keep you small or limited or contained in some restricted version of what your life could be. I am for you. I am on your side. I am working toward your success, your breakthrough, your triumph over every obstacle and challenge and difficulty you face. When you win, I win. When you overcome, I celebrate your overcoming. When you conquer the thing that was trying to defeat you, I rejoice in your conquest. Because your victories are evidence of my power working in your life. Your triumphs are demonstrations of my faithfulness. Your breakthroughs are manifestations of my love for you and my commitment to seeing you succeed. Think about what this means. The God who created the entire universe, the God who spoke galaxies into existence, the God who holds all power and all authority and all dominion in his hands, that God is celebrating your victories, that God is rejoicing over your breakthroughs, that God is taking pleasure in your success. This is not some minor thing. This is not insignificant. This is the most powerful being in existence looking at your life and feeling genuine joy because good things are happening to you. Let that reality sink into your heart. Let it change the way you see yourself. Let it transform the way you think about your relationship with me. When you celebrate, all of heaven celebrates with you. This is not just a poetic metaphor. This is not flowery religious language that sounds nice, but does not mean anything concrete. This is a literal reality. When something good happens in your life, and you lift your voice in praise and thanksgiving and celebration because of it, there is a response in the spiritual realm. The angels who have been watching over you and protecting you and fighting on your behalf, they celebrate. The cloud of witnesses who have gone before you, they rejoice. The entire heavenly realm erupts in celebration because one of God's children is experiencing breakthrough and blessing and victory. Can you imagine what that looks like? Can you picture the scene in heaven when you receive the breakthrough you have been praying for? There is shouting and dancing and rejoicing and celebration happening in the heavenly places because you, my beloved child, have stepped into the blessing that I prepared for you before the foundation of the world. There is more excitement and joy and celebration over your victories in heaven than you can possibly comprehend. The spiritual realm is not cold and distant and disconnected from what happens in your daily life. It is actively engaged. It is intimately involved, and it responds to what happens to you. So lift your hands and celebrate. Do not hold back. Do not restrain the joy that is rising up in your heart. Do not suppress the happiness that wants to overflow from your spirit. Let it out. Express it. Give voice to it. Dance if you feel like dancing. Shout if you feel like shouting. Laugh if you feel like laughing. Sing if you feel like singing. Your celebration is appropriate. Your joy is justified. Your happiness is warranted. You have been through so much. You have endured so much. You have overcome so much. And now you are stepping into the reward for your faithfulness, the fruit of your perseverance, the harvest that comes after a long season of sowing and tears. Change is rarely comfortable even when it is necessary, but trust the repositioning. Where you are going is better than where you have been. What you are moving into is more aligned with who you really are and what I called you to do. Let me move you. Cooperate with the transition. And get ready for the new territory you are about to occupy. The clarity you have been lacking is about to come into sharp focus. You have been confused about what to do next, which direction to take, which opportunity to pursue, which relationship to invest in. The fog has been so thick that you felt paralyzed, unable to move forward because you could not see clearly enough to know which step to take. That fog is lifting. I am downloading clarity directly into your spirit. You are going to know what to do. You are going to feel confident about the path forward. You are going to have peace about decisions that used to fill you with anxiety. This clarity is a gift from me. Receive it, trust it, act on it. I am guiding you. I am leading you, and I will not let you miss what I have for you. Your identity is being established on a firm foundation. For too long, your sense of who you are has been based on unstable things. Your performance, other people's opinions, your accomplishments or failures, your circumstances. All of these are shifting sand, and you have been trying to build your identity on ground that constantly shifts beneath your feet. I am giving you a new foundation. Your identity is not based on what you do, or what others think, or what you have achieved, or what has happened to you. Your identity is based on who I say you are. You are my child. You are chosen. You are loved. You are called. You are equipped. You are anointed. You are forgiven. You are redeemed. You are free. You are mine. That is who you are, and that never changes regardless of what is happening around you or to you. Build your identity on this foundation. Let it anchor you when storms come. Let it steady you when life gets chaotic. This is who you are, and nothing can change it. I am releasing breakthrough over every area that has been stuck. The situation that has been frozen in place for years is about to move. The relationship that has been stagnant is about to come to life. The career that has been plateaued is about to advance. The ministry or business that has been struggling is about to take off. The healing that has been partial is about to be completed. The provision that has been just enough is about to become more than enough. Everything is beginning to flow. What was blocked is being cleared. What was stopped is being restarted. What was delayed is being released. You are entering a season of acceleration where things happen faster than they normally would. What would have taken years will take months. What would have taken months will take weeks. Time is being redeemed. Progress is being accelerated. Breakthrough is happening right now. I want to speak to your children again because I know this is heavy on your heart. The one who is far from me, who has rejected everything you taught them. It looked like the enemy had won, but they did not complain. They did not question. They did not doubt. They praised. They worshiped. They sang. And what happened? An earthquake. Chains fell off. Doors flew open. They were set free. The same thing happens when you praise in your prison. The same power is released when you worship in your wilderness. The same breakthrough comes when you thank me in your trial. Your circumstances may not change immediately, but something changes in you. Something shifts in your spirit. Something breaks in the realm of the spirit. And what was holding you captive begins to lose its grip. What was binding you begins to break. What was imprisoning you begins to open. This is why I command you to give thanks in all circumstances. Not for all circumstances, but in all circumstances. Not because everything that happens is good, but because I am good, and I am working all things together for your good. So praise me when you do not feel like it. Worship me when circumstances contradict it. Thank me when logic argues against it. And watch what I do. Watch what I release. Watch what I manifest. Watch what I bring to pass. I want to speak to you about dreams and visions. I want to restore your ability to dream again. I want to revive your capacity to envision again. I want to resurrect your permission to hope again. Because I know what happened. Life beat the dreams out of you. Disappointment killed your vision. Failure convinced you to stop hoping. People told you to be realistic, to stop dreaming, to lower your expectations. I want you to notice what stirs now. There is a gentle urging, a sense that you were made for more than simply surviving. That's not accidental. That is my voice, planting seeds of destiny in your heart. Hear this. You are marked for impact. When you choose to surrender your story, you become a beacon for those who wander in darkness. Your vulnerability is not weakness, it is a door through which my healing light pours out to others. Soon, you'll see how even the scars you carry will shine with purpose. Someone desperately needs the freedom I'm releasing through your testimony, even if you cannot yet see their face. Breathe deeply right now. Feel my presence circling you like a shield. I know, doubts still whisper. What if I am not prepared? What if I fail? Those voices are echoes of an old narrative, one that no longer governs your path. You were created to partner with me, not perform to earn love. In this moment, allow my assurance to settle heavy over your anxiety. I am not sending you out alone. My spirit goes before, behind, and beside you, empowering what you cannot do in your own strength. You may wonder if this hidden season has disqualified you for greater things. Nothing could be further from truth. My greatest works are often born in obscurity, watered by tears, and revealed at the appointed time. Don't despise the days that felt barren. They were never wasted. I cherish your faithfulness when no one was watching, your prayers that rose in the night, your feeble yes when fear tried to silence you. Every surrendered moment has shaped you into a living testimony of resilience and mercy. Pause. You are on the other side now, and from here, looking back at the journey, you can begin to see what you could not see while you were in it. You can see how every season of silence was actually a season of preparation, how every delay contained within it the exact growth that was needed, how the route that seemed like it was going nowhere was actually the most direct path to exactly here, to exactly this, to exactly the season of harvest that is now upon you. When you planted seeds of integrity in situations where dishonesty would have been easier, faster, more immediately profitable, and where you chose the longer and more costly path of being honest anyway, those seeds grew into a harvest of trustworthiness that will define the entire trajectory of your future. People do not always know why they trust you. They cannot always articulate what it is about your presence that makes them feel safe, that makes them want to give you responsibility, that makes them choose you when they have to choose between people. But the real reason is that the roots of integrity in your character go so deep that others feel the stability of those roots even when they cannot see them. A harvest of integrity is influence. A harvest of integrity is being trusted with things that genuinely matter, things that are valuable, things that require someone whose word holds weight and whose character does not bend under pressure. And those positions of trust and influence are opening up for you now. Because the seeds of integrity you planted in the seasons, when no one was checking, when no one would have known the difference, when the choice would have been invisible to everyone except you and me, those seeds became the roots that now make you ready. When you planted seeds of generosity, especially in the seasons when you yourself were in need, when you helped someone else even though you were the one who needed help, when you gave to someone else's vision even while your own vision was unfunded, when you encouraged someone else's dream even while your own dream felt deferred, those seeds multiplied in ways that have nothing to do with natural economics and everything to do with the divine principle that governs my kingdom. The loaf you shared when you only had one loaf has returned to you as a table spread with an abundance that requires every person who knows your story to shake their heads and say, "This does not add up." The encouragement you gave when you were the one who needed encouraging has returned to you as a community of people who speak life over you in the seasons when you most need it. The financial sacrifice you made in faith has been growing at a rate of return that banks cannot offer and market conditions cannot explain, because it is growing in the economy of heaven, where the multiplier is not a percentage, but a principle, and the principle is pressed down, shaken together, running over. When you planted seeds of forgiveness, and I acknowledge that some of those seeds were the most expensive ones you ever planted, because forgiveness of real and significant wrongs costs the forgiver something substantial, those seeds grew into a freedom in your own soul that released you to receive what unforgiveness would have permanently blocked. With me, you are free from the burdens of hiding and striving. You are already beloved, seen fully and cherished without reservation. In your longing for relief and fulfillment, sometimes you chase after things that cannot satisfy. You search for meaning and approval, or in the fleeting assurances of worldly success, relationships, comfort, pleasure, or distraction. Yet, only my love can sustain you through every season. I am the well that never runs dry. Come to me not as a last resort, but as a constant source, even when you feel unworthy or distant. It is not your perfection that draws me, but your need, your authenticity, your simple turning toward me. I wait for you always, not with scolding or disappointment, but with open arms, ready to renew your courage and fill you with purpose beyond what you can imagine. Many wonder about suffering, asking why pain is allowed if I am truly loving. I do not delight in your pain, nor am I indifferent to it. This world groans under the weight of human longing, mistakes, and brokenness. Yet I bring beauty from ashes, weaving hope out of the jagged fragments of loss. Even in the circumstances you do not understand, my wisdom and mercy are at work, shaping you, softening your heart, widening your compassion. No wound is wasted in my hands, no tear ignored, no aching gone unnoticed. Growth often comes not in spite of sorrow, but through it, as roots press deeper into soil searching for nourishment and stability. When you are tempted to despair or to believe that darkness has the final word, listen for my quiet voice in the shadows. I am there, whispering assurance even when the noise of fear and chaos tries to drown me out. If you cannot sense me, ask still. If you do not hear, linger a while longer. Let your heart rest instead of rushing to solve what confuses you. I work in time and out of time, and in ways that your understanding sometimes cannot grasp. Trust that my plans are good, even on the days when no goodness feels evident. I am forming you, bit by bit, into a vessel strong and beautiful enough to carry my light. I do not expect you to deny your feelings, to gloss over anger, doubt, or grief with pious words or forced optimism. Bring these feelings to me honestly. Trust that I can receive them, unfiltered and real. My love is sturdy, firmer than your questions, deeper than your wounds. Divorce the idea that you must present a polished self before you come close. Every scar, every frailty can become a window for my light, and from your honest openness, new life will emerge that surprises even you. Let my spirit breathe fresh hope into you now. Let past regret and dread of the future fall silent for a moment in my presence. Right here, this very moment, you are loved. Nothing you have done or left undone can separate you from my embrace. Let that truth settle into your bones. Out of this foundation, you can learn to risk love again, forgive both yourself and others, and open yourself to the mercies waiting each day. I am not saying this to condemn you. I am saying it because I love you too much to watch you destroy yourself with worry over things that are already in my hands. I am saying it because I see the toll that this constant state of anxiety is taking on your body, your mind, your relationships, your joy. I am saying it because I have something so much better for you, and the only thing standing between you and that better life is your refusal to rest. Let me describe what could happen if you would actually do what I am asking. Imagine waking up in the morning and instead of immediately grabbing your phone to check messages or lying there running through your mental list of worries, you simply spoke my name. Jesus. Just my name, whispered into the quiet of a new day. And in that moment, you felt my presence wrap around you like a warm blanket. You sensed my love settling over you before a single demand was made on your time or energy. You started your day connected to me instead of connected to your problems. And then imagine that as you went about your day, whenever a worry tried to lodge itself in your mind, you immediately brought it to me. Not in some lengthy, formal prayer, but in a simple conversation. God, I am worried about this situation. I am giving it to you right now. I am choosing to trust you with it. And then you actually released it. You pictured yourself setting it down at my feet and walking away without picking it back up. What would your life look like if you did that consistently? How much energy would you have for the things that actually matter if you were not spending it all on anxiety? Here's what I know that you do not yet fully understand. Rest is not the reward you get after you have solved all your problems. This is true in every area of life. It is true in your relationships. If you sow kindness, you will reap kindness. If you sow judgment, you will reap judgment. It is true in your finances. If you sow generously, you will reap generously. If you sow stingily, you will reap stingily. It is true in your spiritual life. If you sow time with me, you will reap intimacy with me. If you neglect time with me, you will experience distance from me. So, be intentional about what you are sowing. Because whatever you are planting now, you are going to harvest later. And you cannot change the harvest without changing the seed. Now I want you to think about what you have been sowing. Have you been sowing faith or fear? Have you been sowing hope or despair? Have you been sowing peace or anxiety? Have you been sowing love or bitterness? Because whatever you have been sowing, that is what you are going to reap. If you do not like the harvest you are experiencing, you need to change the seed you are planting. Stop sowing words of defeat and start sowing words of victory. Stop sowing actions of selfishness and start sowing actions of generosity. Stop sowing attitudes of entitlement and start sowing attitudes of gratitude. And here's the good news. Even if you have been sowing the wrong things, you can change starting right now. You can pull up those bad seeds and plant new ones. Yes, it will take time to see the harvest from the new seeds. But the sooner you start planting the right things, the sooner you will see the right results. So do not wait. Do not put it off. Do not make excuses. Start today. Start right now. Start sowing the kind of seeds that will produce the kind of harvest you want to see in your life. There is also another aspect of this principle. Not only do you reap what you sow, but you reap more than you sow. One seed of corn does not produce one kernel of corn. It produces an entire stalk with multiple ears, each containing hundreds of kernels. That is multiplication. That is how my kingdom works. I take your small offering and multiply it. I take your little bit of faith and turn it into something much greater. I take your sacrifice and return it to you pressed down, shaken together, and running over. This is why I encourage you to give even when it does not make sense, to sow even when you do not feel like you have enough, to invest in my kingdom even when your own needs seem pressing. So I do not want you to doubt now, when you are so close to achieving so many things, when you are about to see how many of your desires are fulfilled. It is not the time to stop or to allow doubt to kidnap your thoughts. In the moments when something bad happened to you, it was because you decided to act without thinking, without reflecting, and without praying. You wanted to move away from me, but I never moved away from you. So I tell you again, give all your burdens into my hands. May your soul be at peace and calm. Right now I fill your heart with courage so that you can go where you have to go, so that you can talk to whoever you need to talk to, and so that you can fight for what you have to fight for. I will be with you. Your dreams will come true. I am your Almighty God, and if you have me, you already have everything. My child, I want to enter your home. I want to make a great miracle happen. I am at the door, and I am knocking. Will you let me in and do something new, wonderful, powerful, and supernatural in your life? I have seen your situation, and I will never allow scarcity to reach your house or touch your family. I will pour down a rain of blessings on your home. For many years you have been faithful to me. You have prayed, you have fasted, you have cried, and you have put me first in all your actions and thoughts. So the time is coming to harvest the fruit of everything you have sown. I will fill your house with abundance, happiness, encouragement, and health. Rest your heart in my word, because everything I promised you, I will fulfill. This is a defining moment. I am not speaking theoretically about blessings that might happen someday if conditions are just right. I am telling you that right now, at this very moment, I am releasing blessings that have been stored up in heaven with your name on them. Blessings that were prepared before you were born. Blessings that have been waiting for the appointed time. And that appointed time is now. Channels depend only on staying connected to the flow. And staying connected is my specialty. I am far more committed to maintaining the connection between us than you could ever be to maintaining it on your own. So even your connection to me is not dependent primarily on your effort, but on my faithfulness. You are doubly secure in the source and secure in the connection to the source. As long as you stay connected to me, your renewal is perpetual. Not because life will suddenly become easy. Not because challenges will stop presenting themselves. Not because exhausting situations will never emerge again. But because the source of your strength, which is my very life flowing through yours, does not change, does not diminish, does not depend on conditions, does not waver with circumstances. The river keeps flowing, in every season, through every difficulty, regardless of what is happening on the surface. Consider the oak tree that has survived 100 storms. Its wood is denser, its roots are deeper, its trunk is thicker than the oak that grew in a sheltered garden where the wind never blew harder than a gentle breeze. The storms did not weaken the tree, the storms strengthened it. Every gust of wind that bent the trunk sent a signal to the roots to dig deeper and hold tighter. Every strain placed on the branches caused the wood to grow denser and more resilient. The tree adapted to the stress by becoming stronger than the stress. Not through its own effort, but through the innate design that I built into every living thing. Adversity, when processed through the life of something connected to a deep and constant source, produces not damage but development, not destruction but fortification. This is the promise I am making to you. Not that trouble will never come, but that trouble will never again have the power to drain the source. This is about stepping into your God-given authority and becoming effective in ways you have never been before. This is about the kingdom of darkness losing ground and the kingdom of light advancing through your life. This is about you becoming a weapon in my hands, not through striving and effort, but through rest and trust, because when you rest in me, my power flows through you unhindered. And that power is devastating to the enemy's plans. Now let me paint a picture of your future, because I want you to see where we are going together. I see you 6 months from now, a year from now, 5 years from now. I see you walking in a level of peace and confidence that seems impossible to you right now. I see you facing challenges that would have sent you into a panic spiral before, and instead, you are calmly bringing them to me and trusting me with the outcomes. I see you sleeping soundly through the night because you have learned to release your worries into my hands before your head hits the pillow. I see you making wise decisions from a place of peace rather than reactive decisions from a place of fear. I see relationships in your life being restored and healed because you have stopped trying to control people and started simply loving them while trusting me to work in their hearts. I see provision flowing into your life in unexpected ways because you have stopped operating from a scarcity mindset and started trusting my abundance. I see your health improving because your body is no longer constantly flooded with stress hormones. I see your creativity and productivity actually increasing because you are working from rest rather than striving from exhaustion. I see you becoming a source of peace and stability for the people around you. I see your children learning from your example what it looks like to trust God instead of worry. I see your friends being drawn to you because there is something different about you, something peaceful and grounded that they cannot quite name but they know they need. I see you being used by me to speak life and hope into people who are where you used to be, trapped in anxiety and striving. Your physical body is going to improve in ways that will surprise you. Chronic tension that you thought was just part of who you are is going to release as you release anxiety. Sleep that has been elusive for so long is going to come more easily. Digestion that has been problematic is going to settle down. Headaches that have been frequent visitors are going to decrease significantly. Energy that has been depleted for months or years is going to return. I am not promising instant miraculous healing of every health issue you face, but I am telling you that your body is going to respond dramatically when you stop flooding it with stress hormones day after day. Your spiritual life is going to explode with new growth. Right now, anxiety is creating so much noise in your soul that it is hard to hear my voice clearly. It is difficult to sense my presence when you are constantly agitated. It is nearly impossible to discern my leading when you are consumed with worry. But when you quiet the anxiety through rest and trust, suddenly you can hear me. You can feel me near. You know which direction to go because my spirit can communicate with you without all that interference. Your faith is going to grow by leaps and bounds as you watch me show up again and again to prove myself faithful. Your intimacy with me is going to deepen profoundly as you learn what it really means to abide in me instead of just visiting me occasionally when you need something. So right now, I need you to make a decision. Are you going to keep exhausting yourself with worry over things you cannot control? Are you going to keep lying awake at night rehearsing problems and scenarios? Are you going to keep trying to be strong enough to hold everything together in your own power? Or are you going to accept my invitation to rest? I receive all of it, with compassion that never wearies. You are not alone in your effort to pray, to hope, to start again. Even if your words falter or your thoughts circle in confusion, I know the meaning that lies beneath. Approach me with small, stumbling prayers or in the steady quiet of your heart. I am there, attentive and caring. Trust grows here, not in great leaps but in choosing, each moment, to believe that I am good and near. Let yourself rest in my steady presence. When anxious thoughts multiply and you fear you will be undone, look up. Feel the weight lessen as you remember I am actively holding you. I do not demand that you never struggle. Instead, I accompany you through light and darkness, knowing every corner of your journey. I shape hope even in places overlooked by others, working in the ordinary patterns of your life. Do not fear the unknown ahead or punish yourself for missteps behind. I am not limited by your uncertainty or bound by your past. My grace remains, unchanged by circumstances or mood, always sufficient and always open to you. Trust that I am at work, even in silence, guiding what appears confusing or futile. I shape meaning out of your unrest, gently urging you toward life and healing with each breath you surrender to me. Allow yourself to be honest about needs, hunger for affection or understanding, the cry for purpose that stirs inside you. These are not faults or deficiencies, but invitations. I meet you there, not to scold or withhold, but to teach you love as I love you, without reservation or threat of abandonment. My promise is secure. Your place with me is never at risk. You are welcome always to return, whether limping, rejoicing, or unsure how to begin again. Here's what that gap often looks like. You know you are loved and you still go back and check whether you said the wrong thing in the conversation earlier, lying awake, running through it, calculating the probability that you damaged the relationship, spending an hour in anxiety over something that the other person forgot about 30 seconds after it happened. The anxiety is not evidence that you do not know you are loved. It is evidence that the knowing has not yet reached the part of you that manages social threat response. That part is old, and it learned its patterns long before you had any access to spiritual truth. And it does not update quickly. You know you have value, and you still find yourself in situations where you have said yes to something you genuinely did not have the capacity for, simply because someone asked, and the old pattern says that disappointing people is not safe. That yes does not mean you have forgotten your worth. It means that the part of you that learned to earn love by being useful has not yet been fully released from that old obligation. And in the moment when the request came in, that old part moved faster than the new truth. You know your life has eternal purpose, and you still have days when nothing feels purposeful, when the tasks are small and repetitive and undramatic, and the distance between those tasks and the idea of eternal significance feels impossible to bridge. Those days do not mean your purpose is a fiction. They mean that purpose is not always visible in the individual frames of a life. Sometimes you have to step back from the individual frames to see the larger picture that they are building. All of these gaps are part of the human experience of transformation. They do not disqualify you from receiving what I am saying to you. They are part of why this conversation is needed. If the truth were already living in you at its fullest expression, in every corner of your interior life, shaping every decision and calming every anxiety and orienting every response, you would not need to be reminded. But it is not yet fully there, and so the reminder matters, and the reminder is not a rebuke. It is simply the application of truth to the places where truth has not yet fully penetrated. I want to talk about the specific experience of living under a false story. A false story is a narrative you have absorbed about who you are and what your life means that does not align with the truth I know about you. I see the beginning and the end.